Okay, hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Carl here, back today. I don't know if this is gonna be Nikolai or Stage K yet. Anywho, both of y'all, welcome back. We are back today. You could probably see I'm in a top, a rather painted top. That is because today we are going to be, first of all, this is all pretty much a few of my clothes which like are t-shirts and are not like important t-shirts or anime t-shirts, whatnot. Well, technically it's cats, but oh well. Anywho, we are going to continue to paint the graveyard today, or tonight if you will. It's 11:27 p.m. But we are going to continue to paint this, at least try and get this painted done and parts of this wall painted done, and then the roof is going to become white. You can see that this door can use with a little bit of paint. Lol. So yeah, so we are gonna paint the graveyard. Oh, gotta move the command wing and all of the stuff that's inside of the light case in itself. Also got my double-sided tape to hang up some of my posters in the bedroom. But not safe for work posters, so most of them is gonna go in the bedroom, but I have two that I'll probably keep in the living room just cause why not? It's like, I'm not shy to show who I am, quote unquote. If I am a DJ and Weeb, I am a DJ and Weeb, and that's how it is, so good shit. So I'm gonna crack this open, I'm gonna mix around, and the problem is we don't really have a paint like plate of any form of thing, because I apparently threw all of mine. So we have to work with what we have to work with. I could potentially make something work with a bit of plastic or whatever. Okay. Then we can go ham on those two walls at least. So let's do exactly that, shall we? Or try at least. I'd rather go over some of this with a brush anyways at a later date. Well, not necessarily at a later date, but I'm gonna need a second layer. That I know for sure. So you guys get the idea. So I'm gonna do shit, quote unquote. Okay, so where are we, you may ask? Well, how var det stöd? We have started on this wall. We're making progress. And I can already tell within this little space that it's brighter in here. I forgot this one, which is nice for this specific space in here. Out in there, it can stay purple for now. Out there, and then we'll find a separate color for out in there. A newer other color. Other type of color, but still a dark color. Or like living room area. But in here I feel like this dark color is gonna work nice for brightening up this general area. Since this is audio stuff and all that stuff, so having it a little brighter in here could be ideal. So we are jogging along. Welcome back. We have painted there. We have painted here. Gotta do a second layer, but oh well. I can already do the second layer here, it seems. So I'm gonna go over this wall. Gonna go over the bottom here, and then I gotta wait for this to dry. Go over this a second time. Then once that's dry, we can rip this up and then move out here And then you need to move out in some kind of way or form, so I can paint behind you. Silver Wolf took my mixer, lol. So yeah. Okay guys, we are back. Oh, and we are about to I don't know, get up on the floor. Oh. There we go. That's this part painted. Now we just gotta take fucking red spirit, because that's the only thing I have. That and our isopropyl alk. And now scrape along the edges here and clean up the floor. And then it would be nice, like if like I have my girlfriend sleeping here, put like kind of a deflector here, so that way I can still have plenty of light on in here. So like a roller curtain or something, I can just roll down, so I can still go in here, have plenty of light, get what I need to get, but it not be like, you know, annoying for whomever is sleeping there. So that's something also in the plan. So where are we, you may ask? Well, if saying the bathroom door is off the wall is an appropriate answer, then that is indeed where we are. I'm gonna unmount these hinges, do some scrape so I can paint this one properly, because it's honestly looking like a hot mess. Then I'm gonna paint this entire inner form here, mask off here, and do some good shit. So chugging along, already masked the floor beside from a little bit there. Then it's just to prep this shit, and here we go. Door is on the floor. What is this, you may ask? Shite ran out. Masking tape is the solution. So now, technically speaking, this entire slunk is ready to be painted after a quick sweep of the floor and putting down some plastic, so great shit. Morning. Where are we, you may ask? Well, I'm glad you asked. Clock 6:31, which you can very well see because autofocus is a piece of bitch. Door is painted. I mean, is it the best? Nope. But is it usable? Yes. And once this fully dries up, then I believe it should be fine. I'll maybe have to go over it. We'll see once it's properly dry. Anywho, I got band-aids, lol. Was downstairs, and I can maybe take that second one out of my back pocket. I was downstairs, office there, got some because I forgot to buy. Oh, but of course they have, because first aids are required. So I believe we're pretty much done with this frame, so now we just gotta let it dry, peel off the masking tape and the gaff tape, and then we're pretty much done with the frame. And at that point we can pretty much pop the door back on, reinstall the hardware, and pretty much everything that's quote-unquote advanced is pretty much done. Then it's only to paint the rest of this space, quote-unquote, and then at one point mask off and paint the roof white in exactly this. So basically what I'm planning to do is pretty much cut it off here. So this is pretty much in line with this wall right here. So I'm gonna paint this gray. I'm gonna paint this gray, and then I'll probably figure out a way to install some form of short form factor, like blind or whatnot. You can just drag down here to kind of separate these two spaces. So that way, you know, if I do need something here during the night, or just have a curtain or something, so if I do need something during the night and somebody sleeping here, I can just flip on the light in here, sneak in here, and it wouldn't light up that area, but only really very well bright up this area, which, well, is one of the reasons why I decided to paint exactly this area grey, because first of all, grey was what I had, and I didn't want white either, and it's an area which actually does need to be quote-unquote like in here, like purple or a darker color, because this is the bedroom. I want this to have kind of a darker color, so it's less reflections and can have more comfy lighting, especially on the top of if you have a TV on the wall, so less reflections of the walls and stuff. But here I decided to put gray to kind of liven it up a bit, and since this is now really renowned the sound and audio quote-unquote graveyard, or I guess if you will warehouse, here is going to be flight cases with consoles, here it's going to be bins with 3-pin XLR and 5-pin DMX and mics and power and snakes and whatever. So this is kind of more of a warehouse now than, you know, just a random ass place where we had shit. And well, now we also have this in here, so it makes more sense to have this area a little more brighter colored, like this lighter gray, for example, instead of, you know, this, well, purple, which really, I mean, you can see here, for example, that is purple, but in some areas it's so dark that it looks more like brown instead of purple. So I'll probably renounce the plan as far as what color I'm gonna have in here eventually. And then it would be nice for that, but in this case I'm purely using it as a capture card to run out to an external camera or something. And really for that purpose, having a quad card would be ideal, but the quad cards are just so bloody expensive that actually, funnily enough, I'm better off moving. Not that you can see that very well, but lights, my boy. So actually, I am better off moving that network card right there all the way up into the second slot and buy a second AverMedia card and use a second AverMedia gaming card for a secondary camera. And then, well, if I need anything extra after that, like for example to go directly into my laptop or something, because my idea was just that if I have 2 capture cards, then I can use one capture card to capture my GoPro or an DSLR or whatever, and use that for, as for example, console cam, so for my commanding, or well, at the point where I potentially pick up a second-hand MA2 Lite, which I'm crossing my fingers that I can manage to sort something out, because if I can get the MA2 Lite, then pretty much I have no need for that commanding anymore. I don't. So, and then I have more functionality and stuff, and I don't need that. Well, I can still use that extra screen, because technically speaking I can hook up 2 extra screens to the MA. So technically speaking, if I get the MA Lite and I want the functionality as far as screens go of an MA full size, I can just add that third monitor on there, and effectively I have a, well, full size console, just half the parameters and one less fader bank. So all of that works out like that, but well, we'll see how that happens. But that's at least my point. So I may pick up a second AV media card just because I need an extra input. So I may do that. Ah, you're looking at that thing? Yeah, but don't speak about that. We have resanded the door. The inside is looking like a mess again. The sides are not perfect. But will it do? Yes. So now I'm just waiting for it to dry somewhat properly so I can install the hinges and the locks and shit again and throw her back on the gosh darn hinges. So I can close the door, turn my set point back up in there, let that place heat up again. And then the door is in, so then I can clean this off the floor. And then paint the rest of the shit in there. I also got one more poster, the coconut. Let's see if my poster is up on the wall again. And on the couch I'm sitting here fucking double-sided taping half of them, so... Oh, good shit. What's the clock, you may ask? She is 8:30 a.m. And we are chugging along. I also got to record Microsoft Flight Sim for today. Great days. Great days. We are back. And we have a door again. Which, when the door is closed, it's not looking half bad. It's fine. Need to do a little brush up there, but other than that, it's fine. It's like not the worst thing ever. Yes, you can see some streaks, but hey, when the door is closed, nobody is really gonna care. All I want to make sure now is that this side is just dry enough to the point where I can actually close this door without that doing fancy shit. So then clunk should have happened. Oh wow. You still need to give it a little bit of a jam, but that should say survey says bathroom heater contactor is closed in, so good shit. So we have a door again. So now it's literally around this entire wall and then doing the rest, and then well, we're pretty much set and good. Door is painted, hardware is mounted, door is mounted, door is closed. So our entire door project is done. So from here on, pretty much besides from moving this slunk of a honk, it's pretty straightforward, really. So yeah. So here we are. So I am back. I'm gonna take a trip down to Bunnpris and I'm gonna buy masking tape because we are out. So we'll be back. Hello there. Where are we? Sinova from High School DxD. Trash. Salad. Caffeine. More masking tape and a paint plate. Just a quick little hardware trip to Bunnpris, so good shit. Hello there. We got Monster, we got Ecorin P. Smart. Where are we in here, you may ask? That's painted. Lol. So now it is swoopity swoop swoop swoop, and then masking tape, shoo, plastic, shoo, and then go ham. So good shit. Där skit is movie day. Wow. We are back. The masking tape and plastic is on the floor so we can go ham. Oh, the only place I did not think about is that I have not done shit up there, but I suppose I can take that in the end. We have the biggest area we need to paint masked out, so I guess that's really what matters. So I guess we could just go ham on this wall. Take the list and then just go to town. So good shit. Oh, my back is killing me. So, where are we, you may ask? The first coat is on the wall. So now I need to let this dry, then go over it a second time. Then it's literally to go over there, paint along the roof. And then put a line down the middle here and paint that. And then, well, we're pretty much done, I would say. Finally. Besides from taking the roof in white, but I need white color before I can do that anyway, so I guess it's taken me about like what, half a year? I don't remember. I believe I bought that in October 23, I believe. No. Was it October 22 I bought that thing? Now I need to check here. Deco Live Tekken IRL. This is Stage K, lol. Switch account. Tekken IRL. Content. What is poppin'? What is poppin'? 50 per side. What is poppin' here? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was October 22 actually, which means I've had that bucket of paint for like a year and a half. Yeah, it was grey in December 22. The 2nd of October, 23rd moving network, like painting the other side. Yeah, so 2022, October 22 was when I bought that bucket. So I've had that bucket of paint for like a year and a half. So I guess it's about time I'm getting down there, lord. So this is the 10-liter bucket. We're down at probably like a little bit left. And I don't know, I'll probably have a little bit left once I'm done with this. But then if I have a little bit left, I have a few other tiny tabs and places I could probably clean up a bit. Whatever. And then, well, we'll see what I do. Maybe if I decide to do it that way, I'll just paint the entire kitchen grey. If not, I decide to have a separate color in there. I don't know. At least the bedroom is going to stay a different color if I select like a lighter shade of purple or magenta. Not pink, not pink. Or like a rose color or the blue or whatever. Just something that's not like gray or anything like that. So yeah, so now I just gotta let this dry for a while, and then once that is dry we can take a second round, and by any luck 2 strokes is enough. And then I gotta do the same over there, then clean up the tops, which I could take around now, to be completely honest with you. So, paintbrush, come here. Oh. Okay. Good shit. Okay guys, we are back and I've had the second application on. And then I'm just gonna hope and hold, add it up there. I need to let that dry a bit before I can add the last one. So I'm probably gonna wait like until 12:30, do the second layer, and then I'm thinking about actually dipping down on the couch for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, because I feel I am starting to get kind of exhausted. I mean, once I start doing anything like actively or physically again, then you know, it gets me going again, but oh, I feel like laying down for like a little bit with an alarm on and like either something on the TV or whatever. Just for like an hour and then just have my blaringly loud alarm on. And then just wake the fuck up. And then get back into cleaning, because then once that's done painting, cleaning needs to happen. I was supposed to bake bread last night, but that never happened. So yeah, so I guess I'll update you guys on what I decide to do, I guess. Okay guys, we are back. I have cleaned up the brush, or the roller. I cleaned up the brush, the roller gun or whatever, the actual plate. Oh, I've cleaned all that up. I am gonna consider myself done with the graveyard now. Was thinking about doing a half split here, but to be honest, I can do that later. I am now gonna consider the graveyard done. It's fully painted grey, besides from the roof, which is gonna be painted white eventually. So I am gonna call myself done with this project for now. The only thing I have left now really is cleanup. So I'm just really gonna call this it for this video, guys, because I'm pretty sure this video has been going for way longer than what I would want. Plus I have a few other videos on this SD card for various things. So yeah, so I'm gonna wanna end off this video here. Oh, was hoping to end it off without standing here and tearing. Oh, come on. Why did I do this? Ugh, thank you. Oh god. So this is dry. Yes, it's dry. So that is dry-ish. Yeah, this one is overlapped this way. I can pull it off that way. Which it indeed is not completely dry. Cough. That is the plastic removed from the floor in this space, theoretically speaking, beside from some white spirit and some scrubbing. This space is completely repainted grey. So good shit. So we can now throw that there, and I'm gonna say thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed this, which is probably gonna have been a lengthy video by now. If you guys did, like would be greatly appreciated, and as always, check the links down below for my socials and all of that. And until further notice, stay tuned, stay awesome, and Equalive the heck out of here.